There on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
He's brought down by Deion Jones. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
You got nothing.
And to give this time to the tailback. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Ready. Mike, 45. I'm here all day. Check it out. Greystone, travel. 3. Alert 3. Set, go. Shoot.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
6-6, pull it high. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Double time. Hey, 4 good. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle.
They'll run with Pollard. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Keep playing on, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
You ain't going nowhere.
Operating from the gun, Nix. And that is incomplete. One step away from a Super Bowl, and certainly defensively a huge key. They got to take him out of the passing game.
So to do that, they've decided to take their best cover guy to put on him. And the reason they want to do that, limit his opportunities because they don't think the rest of the receivers can beat them.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready. Hey, Mike 40. You can't block me. You can't block 3. 218, top.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Smooth.
From the gun, Costello. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Dean Lowry forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they look to throw. Going to take a shot for Gallup. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Let's go now. 60 Pittsburgh. He can't hang.
Going to give this time to the tailback. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. He may try and run for this. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. 60 outlaw. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Ready. 10, touchdown. Check.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Let's go now. My 6 yard. There, right there, 56. You can't block me. You can't block me. Hold on.
They'll run on first down. Pollard. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Switch, switch, switch. That's it.
The backup Murray, his first throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jordan. And he's brought down. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. Now on first and goal, a chance to get a leg up in this NFC title game. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Kyler Murray taking it in as his guys are on the board first here tonight. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in?
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. It takes you a while before you get to the quarterback.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
From the 21, it's second and 10.
Squeeze. Quit talking about it and bring it. Mike's 40. Mike's 40.
Hey, Haywood.
All day, just like that. Just like that. Mike 40, Mike 40. Check. He's coming. I got one. 25. Check 25.
Throwing again. Costello. And a big loss here as he's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
And it's third down.
You ready?
I spy a couple of extra defensive backs on the field for Dallas.
Cowboys in the dime on third.
Go.
Choose the mic. It's out.
Hey, Alpha.
Looking to throw. Costello. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. So troubles here offensively. I tell you, the noise in this dome, that has got to make it harder for these guys to hear.
Sometimes I find myself shouting up here. But you're right. If you can't communicate well or get off the snap count properly, it can cause big problems, and this qualifies as a big problem.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Pickup of 3 brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
On the double. 54. Same on. 54 Mike. Jim. Go.
On 2nd and 7, Murray. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Check 50. Check 50.
Snap comes to Murray and 1. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Throwing on 1st down. Costello, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jalen Smith in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
It's 3rd down.
Here we go. 90 Wolf.
Let's go.
Hey, Wahoo.
Let's go. You tight.
Go. Get it.
Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Check, 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 check. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5. Hey. And let's pin the mirrors back and go for it.
2nd down, Murray sets to throw. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. He's got room to run past the 20. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So a slight improvement in field position, you might say, from inside their own 10 to this as they come up on 1st down.
56, Mike 56. Watch the pass, watch the pass. Here we go, here we go. Check, check 43. Check, crunch, crunch, crunch.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And Martin's got it, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. On 1st down, Pollard. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This from 44 yards out, left hash. Myers' kick is good. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Let's go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Go! Go! Target!
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dean Lowry, his 2nd sack of the night.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the gun, it's a run for Freeman. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Martin, the return. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
Set. 10-2 stop.
Watch the slant.
They'll run on 1st down. Pollard. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. Zoom. Hey, watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Come on.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Murray into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. Little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball, and that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 yards, 1st down, Atlanta.
Come on, set, 50, plant.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Kill.
Protein spill. Hey, high 7.
On 1st and 10, Costello gets it off to Freeman. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down.
On the ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Check. He's coming. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Operating from the gun, Costello. That's going to be caught. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they...
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys are back within a single score. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself, no reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that will get him one closer.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded about a yard deep. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Double time.
Here's Pollard again. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
It looked good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. They swallowed him up.
On the set. 9:55. Get that quarterback. And all come.
Check 4.
Wait. Drop.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. He just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to kick it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And that kick will go out of bounds right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
We go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
We got this. Check.
On 1st down, Costello, and finding the tight end Hooper. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
At the 22-yard line.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the fourth. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Watch 18, watch 18. I got you.
40's mine. Hey, Echo.
Me and you all day. I'm coming after you.
Hey.
Motion. 40's Mike.
Hey, exit.
It's just me and you. Check. 40's Mike. 40's a Mike. Check tight.
Look, squeeze.
Here's 2nd and 8. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 58 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. They run from the pistol here with Freeman. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here.
Here we go, set. 18 gainer.
Get the weapon. Check.
80 weapons. Hey, box truck. Hey, lock it.
Kill.
Clear. Speed grip.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Costello. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
The Falcons on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Rock it.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Falcons on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Yeah. Bravo.
You remember me. Let's go, baby. Mike 36. Here we go.
Spike.
From the gun, Costello, pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
The kick by Sanders is good, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
He's checking. Crow.
Shift. Watch the shift.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Under 10, go. Under 10. 10.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Atlanta.
First down, Falcons.
Down. 8, read.
I know he ain't got it.
Christian Travis. Ready?
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Go.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Go!
Hey, 40's Mike, right there. 40's Mike. Hey, tighten down. There you go. He's coming.
Hey, Charlie.
To throw on second down. Costello. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and all of a sudden here it's third down.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2.
Hey, wahoo!
40's Mike. Here we go. 40's Mike. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready.
Go!
Y'all playing the wrong football.
Let's go!
He's back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Freeman. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 32-yard line.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Come on,
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They run, Devontae Freeman. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow. I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That's fielded in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. To throw is Murray. This complete to Martin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Buddy up! 45. Mike, 45. Push him back. 45 to Mike. Ready?
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. I don't even know why his team showed up.
Check 45 to Marvin Army. 45 to Mike. Here we go, here we go. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Murray to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Takk McKinley. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. And for all these guys, whether you're a rookie, a 10-year veteran, there's no feeling like this NFC champs.
And you feel like family. Never at any time do you feel more like family than when you're sharing the joy of being the NFC champs. And now everyone gets to say they're going to the Super Bowl.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.